Hi guys, and welcome to the Froggle Balloon Show. Today we're going to be making a swan. Now the swan can be a bit of a tricky balloon. The tricky part is to make sure that when you blow the balloon, which I've already done, that you get the uninflated tail just about right. You'll see that I've got about a thumb's length for the tail left uninflated. Obviously it depends how long your thumb is, but that gives you a rough idea. About maybe 2-3 inches, that's what you want to aim for. Now, with the swan, you tend to want to try to elongate the balloon. You can do it without doing it, but I tend to prefer just giving it a bit of a squeeze out. So, you can squeeze it out, just like that. That's one way of doing it. Another way is you can put it under your armpit, just squeeze tight, drag it out of your arm. That's certainly the less noisy way of doing it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bend the balloon down like that, one way, and then you're going to bend it round this way. Now you want to aim for the loops to be about the same size. It doesn't matter if one of them is slightly smaller than the other, but you do want to get them roughly even. Now at the same time, you also want to get the neck of the swan, which is going to be this part, all the way running along here. You want to get that to be quite long. You don't want it too short. Now as I've got it, that's about right. But if you think you need to tweak it around, you can move the loops around and make them a bit smaller. So, I'm going to put it back as I had it. Now you'll see in the middle, you've got a knot just there. You're going to squeeze the balloon onto the knot, like that, and then twist it a couple of times. And then you should have 2 loops and the neck of the swan. Now, whichever one of your loops is smaller, if it is, put the smaller one on the top and sandwich them together like that. Then, you're going to push this part of the balloon into the other loop. Now I use my thumb, and I just squeeze it in like that, and you should be left with it looking like that. Now inside you've got a nice little seating area for the neck to go in. So you can just push it into, like that, and you can see already that it's starting to form a nice swan. But now what you're going to do is you're going to make the neck, or the beak. Now, for this bit, this is the bit that's quite tricky. So, you're going to push the tip of the swan down like that. And you don't want to put too much pressure on it. You want to push it down like that so the air can still come through. Because what you're going to be doing is squeezing air from here all the way through there. Now, your bottom hand is going to do most of the squeezing, and your top hand will squeeze a bit, but you want to make sure that air can still pass through your top hand. So think of it as having a small channel for your top hand to go through. And then you're going to start squeezing. So squeeze like that, so it goes all the way through, and then what should happen is you're left with a lovely, beautiful looking swan like that. Now it can take a little while, so do be patient. If you do it first time around, brilliant, well done, but it can take a little bit of practice, but eventually that is what you should be getting, a lovely white swan.